Hey everybody, welcome back. So today we're going to start a different game, something outside of Ark. A lot of my gaming videos are Ark Survival Ascended related, but yeah, I thought we'd do something different today, so we're going to jump into Car Mechanic Simulator. So let's jump in there and get started. So, looks like this is my garage. Now this is the 2021 version. The original one, the 2018 version, was a lot more basic than this. This one sort of lets you travel around a bit and do some things. So I've got my hoist here. I believe the first thing I need to do is actually... It's been a little while. There should be a phone somewhere, I believe. Yep, there we go. That should be able to give us orders. There we go. Let's get started on this one. So we've got two options. We've got the story one, or we've got that one, which... just going to accept that one. I'll just duck in and see if I can accept the other one as well, and we'll may as well get both of them in if we can. There we go. Alright. Let's have a look and see what this one wants. Okay, so this one we need to change the brake fluid, change the coolant, change the power steering fluid, and change the windshield washer fluid. So let's get it in on the hoist. Okay. There we go, power steering fluid. Remove the washer fluid. Move the coolant, and I believe it was brake fluid as well. Wait. Yep, that's on the line there. Let's fill these others back up. Now, technically, we probably could have actually done this one out in the driveway, but don't want to look unprofessional in our business, so we'll do it in here on the hoist, as you should do. And last one. Okay, let's have a look. Yep, everything complete. Finish order. That one's done. We got our first paycheck. Now let's have a look and see what this one wants from us. Okay, so brakes, fuel pump, oil filter, a couple of tires, change the oil, and change the other fluids as well. No coolant on this one though. Okay. Well, let's get it in and get it underway. Let's put that back on there. There we go. And let's just turn that off. Okay. So brakes. Did it tell us which brakes? No, we've got to find which two brake pads we need to do. Okay, let's get it up, have a look. Yeah, actually, let's test something. The examination mode, that's the one. So if we go through and check all these parts, it should give us a bit more information. And the other good thing about doing the examination is every time you do it, you get 1 XP. So worth the effort, even if you already know what's wrong, especially early on, to get the XP building up. Yeah. What else can we check? Yep, check the drive shaft, check the exhaust. Should be able to check the other side, yep. Can we check? Yep, check the suspension. And check the back as well. Now we've got to change the fuel pump. That was one of the things on the list. So we'll get to that. I just want to get the brakes done first. Okay, well, that makes it easy for us to identify which brakes it is, because it's got drum brakes on the back, so brake pads are only going to be the front ones. So yeah. Well, the bolt's a bit rusty in there. Okay, get this caliper off. Bolt's all rusty. Let's give that a spray, lube it up a bit. Right. Now we're going to need some brake pads, and still adjusting to the buttons a little bit. Brake pads, going to need 2 of those. We'll come back and get the other stuff in a minute. Now, if I was doing this in the real life, because I'm actually a mechanic, there's no way I'd be putting brake pads on that rotor. But as this is just a game and it's not going to actually benefit me anything in this game by doing it like that, I'll just put it there as it is. I'm not going to put the wheels back on yet, because the other thing we needed to do was a tyre, so we'll keep those off for now. Got to try and be as efficient as possible. Okay. This brake pad's done. Now let's drain the oil. Nope. That's right, we'll do it via here. Yeah, oil drained. Put that out of the way. Now, oil filter, is that underneath or on top on this one? Yep, there it is. Rid of that oil filter. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, oil filter, fuel pump, air filter, and some tires. Right, so let's get down the back here. Let's get the fuel pump out. Okay, let's get an oil filter and fuel pump. May as well get the... Okay, I'll have to have a look and see what air filter we needed, because I haven't checked that yet. But actually, let's just search. Oil filter V8. Fuel pump. Okay. Oil filter. And fuel pump. get these other wheels off. Not a very well maintained vehicle, this one. A lot of rusty components. Okay, now, yep, there's our tyre equipment. Let's there we go. Separate. Yeah, so 215 75 15 is the tyre size we're going to need. So while that's stripping, let's order some tyres. That button. Where are we? Tyre shop. We wanted standard tyre. There we go. Gonna need 4 of them. 15-inch. 215 75. Okay. Okay, and let's balance the tyres. Right. That's number 3. And that should be the last one. Right. Let's put them back on the car. Okay, we have the tyres on. Let's get it down now. There should be oil and air filter. Now, let's get this air filter off. Now, round air filter, 2 carb. That's the one that we need. search round air filter to carb. Done. Yeah, if this was my car, it would be getting a lot more work than this. So. Get some oil in it. Some super motor oil. Okay, let's check the dipstick and yeah, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, for memory we had to do brake fluid. Yeah, we had to do power steering fluid and washer fluid, not the coolant. Right, so that's the brake fluid. There's the washer fluid. Well, I've got the sucky tool. Let's get rid of that power steering fluid as well. Now, refill. Get some power steering fluid in there. Then we'll have a look and see if I've covered everything. Got that, yep, looks like it's all done. Hey. First story job finished. Yeah, that got us some levels as well. Let's have a look and see what level we're going to put in. So 1 skill point. We can speed up how quickly we examine. Discount on parts. Unmount speed. Screwing speed. Ability to fix parts. Or move faster. Well, I think early on, I think saving a bit of money is probably going to be the most important one. So I'm going to unlock that. And then over on this side is where we buy our upgrades. So we can expand our garage, but we're going to need a bit more income for that. We can also grab some new tools here, which I think the diagnostic tools are probably some of the first things. What I'm definitely going to get is a tablet, because then we don't have to go to the computer, we can just order stuff from where we are. Yeah, battery charger, Tyre gauge will let us check the tyres. Compression tester for checking the engine. I don't want to spend too much money so I'm probably going to leave the multimeter, the OBD scanner for now, but we'll get the multimeter and the fuel pressure tester. Because we're going to need money to buy parts to fix. But speaking of which, we can sell all these parts. Because we're not going to need any of those. Yeah, so sell all those, that'll give us a little bit back. And let's see what we got from our case. I get to pick two. So we got an extra $65 and some credits there, which we'll get to those later. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we don't have to go to a computer now. I can just access the tablet. Let's have a look, see what orders we got here now. So we've got a Jag that's got some suspension issues. Yeah, I think it's got a bit more than suspension issues, but anyway, that's the issues that they wanted to know about. We can access our orders from the menu there too. Don't have to go to the phone. That's good. Okay, let's see, Joanna. That's the next story one, so let's get that here too. Okay, well, I don't want to keep going for too long, so I think we'll wrap this episode up here. So when we come back, we're going to have a look at the Jag there, and then I'll get that one sorted, maybe do a couple other little small side ones, but this is our next story mission, so just to give a bit of a heads up, we're going to be going to actually have to be dismantling the engine a little bit for that, because we're doing some camshafts and some and also got some suspension work to do, so yeah, I want to be a little bit more in depth by the looks of it. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and we will see you on the next one.